Took it down $10 for this show
Just
as
for the
well.
show. Okay, coming up a little...
I'm surprised we have one of these.
I know. Please don't hesitate on that. That's a beauty. Okay. In this particular moment, you have a chance to maybe pick up on two incredible crosses. Pick one if that's all you can do, I understand. And one may be speaking to you loud and clear like, oh my gosh, I've never seen a cross like this before. This is that timeless Latin cross with the 18-inch strand that comes with, and it's $39. We're gonna show it to you close up, but so many of us collect hoops from Adrienne. We collect long necklaces, and we collect watches, and makeup, and crosses. This is such a different look, Adrienne, with the opaque gemstone, and it looks like incredible turquoise. Would actually be really nice with this ring, and then that hematite tone that is just so elegant and timeless.
Well, these crosses have been handed down from grandmother to mother to daughter for centuries. And this one I particularly saw in a portrait, and I've told you this before with this cross, in a portrait in France, in the wine country, in one of the big castles. And I couldn't get over that it was the grandmother, the mother, and the daughter. And what happened was, through the centuries, the father would leave all the land to the son. The daughter, the mother, would try to give a gorgeous piece of jewelry as her dowry. And that's how so many of these things were handed down. But many of the real ones were lost. They were lost with wars, they were lost with stealing, they were taken apart. When people didn't have money, they'd take them apart and sell them. Well, what a shame. I was so excited to be able to find a portrait in the hallways of a grandmother, mother, and daughter handed down. You're looking at their 100 years, and then you're looking at literally hundreds of years, because for 2,000 years, the cross has been the ultimate Christian symbol. But truly, the cross is the ultimate fashion symbol as well. So I'm amazed we even have one of these left.
They're only 150.
150,
that's all. This is very special. If you love to have a cross for a different day of the week, you'd love to have a signature piece with all that history. By the way, I don't know if you can tell, but it's raining and storming here at HSN. I don't know if you heard the thunder come through.
We hear the thunder.
There's an adjustable...
That was not us doing anything wrong.
No. And there's an exclamation point from the heavens. Here's the extender, so you can really play with how low or how high you would like this. And the jewels on top, the look of those incredible crystals in bright white, it's just a lovely, lovely combination. And no one says you couldn't wear this with a big old beautiful turquoise bracelet you have from J. King, right? Mix it.
Yeah, this is the last call for the turquoise.
About to go.
By the way, our producer just said, would I tell you, this will not be here again at this price.
No
Absolutely
way. Oh,
not.
no way.
He just said, nope. It's just the way it is. So if you get it today, we're very happy for you. But we will not make this again. I pride myself on making something very special that isn't like a department store where you buy it and you end up, you see thousands of them. I make it, and then I break the mold and don't make it again. Turquoise is sold out.
It is.
So now...
Fewer than 100 now in the white color.
And you know why you have 100 left in the white color? Because it was my favorite, and I made more of them.
Okay.
I made more of them.
Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, this is on its way to selling out. I will let you know.